that any better?
Yes, Judge, that's better.
All right. Next case we're gonna call C2579-24-L State of Texas versus Victor Puente. You speak English, correct, Mr. Puente?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Mr. Puente is present. Vance Gonzalez, this is your motion, sir. You may proceed. I'm not sure if you're aware, Vance, but two of the misdemeanor charges, I believe it's the tampering and the failure to ID, the complaints have been filed. So I think the only thing before the court is the abandoning or endangering children, 2 counts.
That's correct, Judge. Both of the other misdemeanors were assigned CR numbers. Judge, I thought my impression was, or I was told yesterday that Mr. Puente was actually in Brooks County. So I thought I had a jail call scheduled yesterday. So I haven't had a chance to talk to him. But that being said, my impression from what I can tell is he has no prior felonies. He's not in a gang and he's a U.S. citizen. I haven't had a chance to review the complaints, but he has those 2 counts set at $3,500 each cash or surety. We'd be asking, I can tell that he's married, he has a family, he has ties to the community. We'd be asking for you to lower those to $1,000 cash or surety each.
Judge, the state is unopposed to a 2,000 PR bond as to both counts.
Any objection, Mr. Gonzalez?
No objection to that, no, sir.
Sir, raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? What city do you live in, sir?
I was living in Ghana,
Do you speak English? We can translate Spanish if you need.
somewhere to like with the one in the top right hand corner said, I don't know what exactly they mean.
The unopposed.
Unopposed.
No, what city do you live in?
I live in Ghana.
Do you have a house or an apartment?
I was renting for that incident happened.
Okay,
If I get out, I have a place to go.
okay, do you have a job?
I'm self-employed.
What do you do?
I do title and modulation, paper flow
Do
protection.
you have a cell phone?
No, not at the moment, sir.
Do you have an address?
I have an address.
What's your address?
805
805
East Sul Ross Avenue,
East, what's the name of the street?
East SULROSS Avenue. Arlington, Texas, 78550. That's my sister's house,
What city is that in?
Arlington.
Harlingen, okay. Where were you born, sir?
Brooklyn.
Okay. If you get out, and you're gonna get out on a signature, it means you just need to sign. They're gonna let you out, but you're still gonna have to show up at a later date to the courthouse with your attorney to take care of these cases. Do you understand that? It's not going away, not today. You understand that?
I'll have to call this office, right?
What?
I'll have to show up here.
No, you'll have to show up to the courthouse. But before that, you need to talk to your attorney. He tried to visit with you, but you were in Brooks County, but he'll make contact with you. Or you know what, Vance? Do you want me to give him your office number or cell number or something?
Yeah, that's perfect, Judge. I'd prefer that. If he has, that'd be great. Let me get it for you. It's gonna be 956, Judge, 332 2428, sir.
Yeah, I'll give it to him and he can contact you once he's released.
Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate that.
Commissioner Thompson.
Just a minute, sir. Your bond's gonna be due to $2,000 PR, which means you just, with your signature, sir, a promise to appear. You just need to sign promising that you're gonna show up when they tell you to show up at the courthouse to take care of these 2 cases. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a piece of paper here that has your attorney's phone number on it. They'll let you take that. When you get out, you call him and let him know where you're staying. Give him a phone number so he knows how to get a hold of you. Do you understand?
We need to pay money?
No, just with your signature, you will sign that you're gonna show up, promising to appear at a later date. You understand?
So I have a number to the file.
What is it?
956
Uh-huh.
399 7861.
Whose number is that?
That's my grandma's,
What's her name?
Rogaciana. Oh, you can put Carmen Torres. She's my aunt. She takes care of my grandma. The number has been in service since I was, since 1994.
Okay. So if your attorney if you don't contact him, he's gonna call that number to get a hold of you. You understand? Stay in touch with him because, like I said, these charges aren't gonna go away. And if you don't show up when they tell you to show up at the courthouse, they issue a warrant for your arrest, you're gonna end up back in jail. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Have a seat. Thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you, Judge,
Gonzalez.
for yours. Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Two. The next case we're gonna call is C 2583-24-A, State of Texas versus Frank Cepeda. You speak English, correct, Mr. Cepeda? Mr. Cepeda is present. Yuri, good afternoon. This is your motion. You may proceed.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court. Judge, I was retained by Mr. Cepeda's family. We're here on defendant's motion. My client has 7 theft charges, each with a $30,000 cash surety and an engaged organization charge with a $75,000 cash surety. Now, Judge, with respect to the allegations on this case, obviously everything's very new. But my client was pulled over, Judge. These allegations are from something separate from what we believe is just an informant, an unreliable informant by that matter, involving him in a situation where he wasn't present. This isn't where he was arrested doing these thefts, these vehicles or anything like that, Judge. This was much further, down the line from that. My client maintains his innocence. With respect to my client, he's a U.S. citizen, Judge. He's not a flight risk. He has a good record of appearances. He is currently out on a bond that was just indicted, Judge, in the 389th, and that is cause number CR 274224H. I will also be representing him in that matter, Judge, and he does have 2 misdemeanor cases where he had Terry Canales present as attorney of record on those cases, Judge, and I will also be subbing in. With respect to the seriousness of the offense, Judge, we don't believe that he is a danger to the community. He has a good record of appearing, Judge, and we're respectfully requesting this court grant a bond reduction with respect to each of the theft cases to at least $1,000 cash surety, Judge, and if respectfully as well requesting on the engaging organized criminal activity a $5,000 cash surety, Judge, to assure that and my client will be present, and of course I have been retained on this case, Judge.
Yuri, what's the felony charge the cause number? What is that charge?
That charge is an evading arrest and an unauthorized vehicle, Judge. And for those bonds, he did post bonds on those, Judge. That one was a $15,000 cash surety, and the unauthorized vehicle was a $5,000 cash surety. Unfortunately, the family just doesn't have much more room with regards to bonds, especially given the fact that I was also retained to represent him on what will look like a very complicated matter, Judge.
Go ahead. What's the state's position?
The state would be opposed to any bond reduction in this case, Your Honor. This is an auto theft ring, Your Honor, that spreads from the city of McAllen to Wesco, Your Honor. The state is seeing an increase in these type of offenses, Your Honor. Therefore, the state would be opposed to any bond reduction in this case.
Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You put your hand down. Speak louder, please. What's your name?
Frank Marcelino Cepeda,
How old are you, sir?
39.
You have a job? Where do you work?
That is
Doing?
fixing rents,
What's the name of the place you work at?
fixing tires,
How long have you worked there?
like 4 years.
Do you live in Dallas or you live here?
Living that.
Here in Hidalgo County?
No, I have my sister.
Where does she live? What city does she live in? Your parents live up in Dallas?
I take care of my mother.
Where were you born? You a U.S. citizen? Where were you born? I didn't get a chance to print the complaint on these because my printer wasn't working yesterday. I'd like to look that over a little bit further before I make a decision. But I will have a decision this afternoon. If I do grant or reduce the bond and you do make bond, where will you be living? Back in Dallas? You said you were retained by the family, correct, Yuri?
Yes, Judge, I was retained by his common law wife, Judge, and she has ties to the community here, right? So and additionally, just again for the court's consideration, prior to this, he had Terry Canales, and he has been appearing in his previous settings, Judge. And so he has had a good record of appearing with regards to any court orders, Judge.
All right. I'll have an order this afternoon. I just need to get those complaints printed up. Like I said, I wasn't able to yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to thoroughly review them. But I'll have an answer this afternoon. If you do make bond, sir, if your bond is reduced and you do make bond, you need to stay in contact with your attorney, you understand? And your bondsman report regularly. Anything else?
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor. May I be excused?
We'll email you a copy this afternoon of the order of release.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good afternoon.
You
Good luck
too,
to you,
Judge.
sir. Have a seat. Andres, thanks for your help.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Thank you, Your Honor.